with that, the 2025 season comes to an end. Good night.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. I'm just waking up. No, I woke up like an hour ago. Yeah, I'm not going to work. I'm very happy about that. I woke up this morning and I was sending New Year messages to my friends to tell them how much I'm lucky to have them in my life and all. And that's my first time. This is my first time of doing that, honestly. But then I realized that I'm living in one of my answered prayers. There's this anxiety that used to come with New Year, entering the New Year. You start feeling too pressured. You start feeling like, oh, you are behind, or you didn't achieve anything this year. And I don't like that feeling. So what I used to do is, towards the end of every year, I just bring out my jotter and I start putting my thoughts down. All I do is just to calm myself down, so that when I'm entering into the new year, it doesn't feel like I'm starting afresh. So this morning, because I wanted to like go to the market to do something, so I just started like reflecting on what I am grateful for. And honestly, there is a lot to be grateful for. I'm not where I'm at. I'm not where I'm meant to be or where I want to be. But there is really a lot to be grateful for. And number one would be friendships. I'm grateful for the gift of friends. God knows that. I've really been blessed with people. It's not just last year. It's not just 2025. Like, since I can remember, I still have making friends. Have always been blessed with good friends, like really good friends. I know there are friendship betrayers, and I can relate because I have people that are experiencing that, but I've not actually experienced that before. I am just lucky to have friends that we don't have to do too much to acknowledge that, oh yes, we are worthy to be friends, or we have our back or anything. We just meet ourselves anywhere we can, like at the middle. And that is one thing that is really rare. I was lucky today, last 2025. My friends really showed that for me in many ways that anyone can ever do for me. I have friends who are very interested in my spiritual growth, my mental health, my personal development. I had a friend that paid for a course for me. Like, it's so sweet. Yes, even most times when I'm stranded in a place where I don't know nobody, there's always someone to help me. And like, I don't know, there's always somebody to help me. There's always someone to come through for me when I'm stranded. And most of like, God, is this you? So I can't really complain about friendships. I can't really complain. When we always keep talking about, oh, I want God to bless me, it's mostly through men that God is going to bless you. Because I mean, if you're asking for visibility, is people have to see you for you to be visible, to make you visible. So this is like the greatest gift one could ask for, the gift of men. Because it's even better you have two persons that are really interested in your growth, two persons that align with you. Once you have two persons, there's this peace that comes within. You won't have to be thinking about, oh, friendship betrayals, or you won't have to be thinking about if someone has your back or not, or if someone is out there to kill you, or if someone is out there to be envious of you or anything. Another thing I'm really grateful for is clarity. If there is one thing I've always wanted, I'm always obsessed about having, is discerning, like the spirit of discernment. And that is a gift. Yeah, I think that's a gift. Anyone, when you're about doing something, when you're about making a life-changing decision, or you want to go somewhere that you're not meant to be, or you do something and something just tells you, this thing you did, you were not meant to do it. Or the way you talk to this guy or this girl, you were not meant to talk to this guy like that. Or the way you treated this person, do you know what it could cost you? This decision you're making, do you know it's not going to end well? like I've just, yeah, last year was that year for me. I had clarity, not just discernment on where and what to do, but clarity on what I've been trusting God for, what I've been expectant of. Last year I was talking. I had a lot of goals I wanted to do, achieve, and things I wanted to do. But sometimes when I'm praying, it's as if God, my prayer is not even getting up there. Sometimes it's as if God is not even interested in hearing what I have to say because of my lifestyle, or and all of that. But this year, God really showed that for me. God made me believe. God made me understand that you just have to come naked to Him, naked and unashamed. God sees, oh, God is to hear. God knows that thing that you keep talking about, that thing that you keep praying for. God knows. He knows. He knows. So I'm really grateful that I had clarity on that. So this year, I was talking to myself this year that this 2026, I just don't want to doubt God. If there's any issue I have and maybe I've taken it to God, I don't want to doubt Him for once. I just want my faith to be practical, because it's easier said than done. It's not about saying I have faith God will do this. There are many times I will pray and I will say, I will leave everything for God, but I'll still be playing God too. So it's something I'm really trying to work on this year. I want to really trust God completely, like fully. Because last year, God showed me that all those things I've been asking Him for, all those times I've cried, all those sleepless nights, all those hard work I've put in, that He sees it all. Like He sees it all. So that was one thing I've been winning, have been, really, that have been giving me problems on, realizing. And I'm really happy that I got clarity on that. Then what else am I good? I'm good for my family. God, I know my family loves me. I know that I can be really, really, really weird and distant, but God, I know my parents love me so much. I know my sisters love me so much. I'm so grateful for the gift of family, even my cousins, my nephews, my nieces. I'm happy that we could come together as family and talk. I'm grateful for life. That should be my number one, honestly. It's not easy to be alive. That road you will pass and you hear bandits attacked them or they had accident. That is the road you will be passing and nothing will happen. In fact, you will sleep. I'm really happy. I say I'm happy. Actually, I'm happy, but I'm really thankful for life. Do you know those times that the whole bandit thing was all around? I was traveling. I traveled by road that period, and even at the time I bus points and nothing happened. Like, these are the major things that were like the highlight of 2025. And I really pray that and hope and wish that everything turns out well for us this 2026. More money, more opportunities, and